I think I finally, okay, I think I finally got it. This is the third attempt. I actually lost the entire last episode that I recorded where I made a random creature with this new system that I've worked out. Unfortunately, the screen capture program I was using for the video game capture, it lost it. Like I cropped off 1/3 of the screen got cropped. But I don't know why it reset. I think I hit a hotkey and it cropped the damn video capture. So here I am again. I'm going to show you the one that I created randomly. So this is the one I did last night, real quick. This was for me to test the system that I'm working with dice rolling to determine random pieces. So this was the first attempt, and it looks pretty cool. You know, I'm really happy with these ears, actually. That really worked out. That's a weird thing that the meshes kind of disappear in there. But anyways, here's the first guy. His name is, it's a Krug. And then here's the one that, unfortunately, the episode failed, and it was some great commentary along the way. But here's the Aklai. There you go. There's what could happen with some of the random generation, the random generation system that I got going on. And I'm gonna make another one because I mean these are fun to do anyways. Let's just get started. I want to basically make the first episode about how I go about like breaking down the columns and the rows and stuff, just in case someone one of you guys has Spore installed and you kind of want to use this random system, then by all means go for it. If you can share it somehow, share it with the community, it'd be fun. First rule is that Spore basically gives you a shape to start. It's always random too. So although I had kind of a method to determine like whether it was biped or quadruped, right off the bat, I realized that no, Spore gives you the body shape, and sometimes it's low and it feels like it should be a quadruped, and sometimes it's like this and it feels like a biped. So if it feels like a biped, I just go with what Spore gives me. If it's kind of an in-between, then I'll roll a d4 and I'll determine whether or not 1 to 2 it's a bipedal, and if it's 3 to 4 it's a quadruped. So right now we're going to go with a bipedal creature here. We're going to use this form as a start. I'm going to assume that's the head. For a quick way to test what side of the body you're on, just grab a pair of legs, see where it's at. If the feet are pointing this way, then you know where the back end of the creature is. Because my first mistake with that last creature I did, I put his head on his ass and his so I ended up reversing it all. But in any case, if you want to avoid that, save yourself some time, just check what direction your creature's body is facing before you start. Okay, first up we have the mouths. Okay, so right here we have a whole screen of mouths. It's 10 rows, 4 across. So what I do is I grab a d4, I grab a d10, right here are the dice right here. Alright. Okay, and then bam, roll it. We have a 1 on a d4 and the 9. So I just go 1, column 1, and then 9, row 9, and then boom, there's your head. That's it. You don't overthink it. Boom, there's how you start. Now what I don't have randomized is whether or not the head is fatter or longer or whatever, right? Like I don't have, do I do this? Do I keep it like that? Do I keep it average? So I kind of play it by ear, and I just do it based on, what I think. For example, like I like the neck is thin, so I'll make the head a little thinner. Like I do have some editorial. I will approach this thing from an editorial standpoint as well, just so that it kind of looks like it has like a correct weight to the body and to the shape and the anatomy. I will try to editorialize along the way. I mean, it'll be random, but I still want this thing to kind of look like it could be a creature in a fantasy world. So there's the head. One step gone. Now we're on the senses. It's eyes and senses. So what I've done here is I've split up the eyes into 6. And then we have a row of 1, which is the noses, and then we have antenna and whatever the hell that is, some finny things, and ears. I just treat these all as some the auditory senses of the creature. So it's a d6, and anyways, let's just get started and let's work this through. So we have 6 rows. So I roll a d6. So we're on the second row, and then I roll a d4, and we have 2. So bang, I grab this. Oh wow, it's the same eyes as the last random thing I created. So there's the eyes, right? I'll start with whatever the drop of the item is. I'll start with that size, then I'll tweak it as I go based on if it has too much other stuff going on in the head. I'll start to make some room. So there's the eyes. Let's determine the nose. So that's just 1 row. So it's just a d4, and then what was that? A 1. So there he goes. Whatever this thing. Oh, I see. These are little nostril things. Instead of just putting. There you go. Okay, that's pretty cool. That actually looks pretty cool. Let's put it sort of high. There you go. How's that, buddy? How's that feel? Yeah, you like it? Okay, feels good. Okay, great. So let's do a D6 and a D4. So we have the second row. Second column from the D4, and then we have a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bang! There's his ears. So let's just drop them. Oh, this is looking pretty sweet. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. That good drop. Okay, so again, I mean, I'd love to find out, you know, a randomized, like, do I go short? Do I go long? Maybe it's like a 1, 2, or maybe would it be a D6, like a D6 1 2, maybe mid would be 3 4 5 6 or something like that, and we'll figure that out. But right now, let's just go halfway through. Let's keep everything average just to get through this. Let's do some legs. So, well, this guy's bipedal, so he's gonna have arms and legs. I mean, there's nothing saying it can't be, you know, a guy like a quadruped with legs and legs, right? Like, I mean, but again, let's just get through this first episode. So we're gonna do arms first. So we have a D6 divided by 2, and then we have a D4. So we have the column 3, and we have a 2. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 2. There you go. Bang. There's his arms. Let's put it near the shoulders, and I'm gonna keep it kind of average for now. Sometimes, like, based on the body shape, I'll change some of these nodes around, these like shoulder bits and whatnot, just to kind of make more sense with the anatomy. But I think that looks pretty good right off the bat. So we're just gonna keep going from here. Let's do the same thing for the legs. We have a, what is that? A 1 and a, I should probably not get transparent dice for this, and a 4. So we have a row 1. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Remember, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So row 1, and then column 4 and row 1. So we have this guy right here. There's his legs. I need to get a side view here because I can't really see what I'm doing. I also like to think about where the center of gravity is on the creature. I don't want to make it like it just feels like it's going to topple over if I do that. So I try to use some sort of common sense, as much common sense as you can probably apply to something like this, because it's so random. But there, so he's not leaning quite center. So there, let's do it maybe right here. Maybe I'll increase the. No, he doesn't need big ass hips. He's pretty good. I mean, he could. Oh, you can move the feet, right? Can't you? Yeah, you can. There we go. There we go. Maybe he's like more of a kangaroo-y kind of guy. Can you squeeze this in? I don't know if I can do. You know, I'm not gonna mess with this because I feel like I'm gonna. No, I am going to mess with this. Damn it. Oh yeah, no, I just put it back, right? No, let's not do that. I like it right here. Okay, so here we go. We got the legs done. Now we have hands and feet. Let's do the hands. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So here's where I have a rule where if I roll an 8, which is nothing, he gets extra appendages, and then we'll determine whether that's arms or legs based on, I'll roll a 1d6 on this column, and then it'll be 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we find out if he has 4 legs or 4 arms, that type of thing. If I roll an 8, let's roll a d8. Here we go. We rolled a 2. Not going to be on this episode. So we rolled a 2, so that's row 2, and then we roll a d4, right? We got 1. There it is. Those are his hands. He's a three-fingered hand. Oh yeah, he's like a little he's looking very alien. He's looking very alien. I like the size of the hands too. I'm not gonna change the size. Normally I'll change the size based on like the wrist width, and just to kind of make it feel sort of right. Like, for example, or I'll thicken the wrist, or I'll small, like, you know what I mean? Just to kind of make it all work out proportionately. So. Feet. Let's do feet. I think it's 8, right? It is 8. Okay, so let's do a d8. Let's do a d4. Here we go. 1 and 2. So we have column 2, and we have row 1. Those are his feet. Oh yeah. Those are massive feet. You know what? I actually don't mind the size of the feet. Yeah. No, maybe just a little. There we go. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is where it gets a little tricky, because so I've split this off into 2 regions: the head, the front of the creature, and the rear of the creature. So it's either got stuff for the head, or it's got stuff for if it has a tail, or the rump. In this case, it's going to be his rump. And so let's do the first one. It's a D4. So 1 2 first. So it'll be like 1 2 here, 3 4 here. Okay, we do the first one. So we have a 3, so we're on the second row, and then we have a 4. So second row, 4. Guy's gonna have some ram horns. Oh, I hate the placement of these ram horns because it makes everything look so strange from this until you kind of get them aligned. And I never quite know how. There we go. I never quite know how to turn it so it just does it right the first time. Okay, how do I want his little ears to kind of work out though. So how's that? That looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit more on the. Oh my gosh, no, let's not do the. Let's just. There we go. Okay, let's see how that looks. It's going through the ears, isn't it? Can I turn them a little bit? There we go. So these would be like some ramming horns. This is like to attract a mate. You know, they got to headbutt each other, and just like a ram. Oh, you can change how spirally it gets. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, let's get those away from the ears. See, the creature's got to hear, baby. He's got to hear. He's got to know where his mates be at. So is that going through? It doesn't matter. That looks pretty cool. Let's see the profile. Yeah. All right. Let's keep that, and then let's do. I usually come back around and do a rump one. You know, let's just do it now. Actually, so D4 and D4. We have the columns, and we have the rows. So row 4, column 1. What is this? Is this a stinger? Let me just. What is this? Scimitar. Scimitar. Where would I put a scimitar? Oh, I see. These things can be like elbow pieces or shoulder pieces, or it could just be. What the heck? There we go. It could just be like a tail, a little tail spiky thing. I mean, that's a weird way to attack something, though. You just kind of like ram into it with your butt, and bang, bang, and slice the scimitar of the guy with your ass. But okay, okay, you know, leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna be a tail. It's just a bony tail. The dude's got a bony tail. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Is that? Oh, this probably looks really awesome. Like really like large. How do I make it? Oh, you can kind of. Oh, you can reverse it. How cute. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that actually looks kind of awesome, to be honest. I didn't know that this thing spiked out like this. I mean, you know, I'm gonna go halfway right now, but I mean, the option is there. The option is there if this guy becomes a fighter. Right now, it doesn't look like he'd be a fighter. I mean, these hands aren't fighting hands. These hands are loving hands. You know, they're caressing hands. Maybe he's got like some raptor-y kind of like claw attack thing going on there, but. You know, this is a feeling guy. This is the guy who likes to grope things. That's probably the wrong word to use. But okay, let's move on here. We got 10. Did I split this up? I actually don't remember now. I think these are all kind of random. It doesn't matter. This is just a D10 and a D4. So let's do a. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so I thought my camera was gonna die again. I got a little panicky. Okay, so we have column 3 and row 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got, what the heck, how do you even pronounce that? Hydroxylapatite. Alright, I guess he's got spines or shoulder paddy things. Where would this go? Let's try, oh great, my dog's on the loose. That means he might start barking, so, or you're gonna hear some clicky clackies going on. You know, okay, let's do a spine. Let's do a spine. Maybe we'll see how much Spore dollars we have left. Maybe he's gonna get like 2 or 3 of them going down here to his bony tail. I like to do 2 of these just because we have the Spore count for it. So we'll do another D10 and D4. We have a column 2, row 3, column 2, 1, 2, 3. What is this? So it's kind of charmy pieces, bubble warts, bobble warts. All right, so what is this? Just, I guess this can be, you know what? Shoulders. There we go. It looks pretty good there. The guy likes to check things. Maybe he misses with his horn. His horn. I'm pretty sure those horns are going to hit whatever he charges. But you know, I want to bring down his elbows a little bit. Just tuck him in. Tuck him in a little more, buddy. Just relax it. Relax it up. Just relax it up. All right, so those shoulders are wide, huh? I don't know if I. Wait, did I just mess him up or did I move him? No, that's okay. No. He looks like he's gonna have some back problems if I do that. All right, let's keep it like that. Oh well. Oh, can I just shrink it? Oh yes, here we go. Oh, that looks really weird. Let's just leave it like that. I don't want to mess him up too much. Oh, that looks weird from the rear. Okay, so what do I have? I have 1,255 left. I've done 2 of those. I've done the front and the back. You know, let's just, was it this one? Yeah, let's finish this off here and give him some back. What did I just do there? Yeah, give him some back spines here all the way down to the bone at the back. Let's bring this guy up. There we go. So, and again, I'm not going too crazy with the different heights, but you know, I'm just gonna. I can't shrink it any more than that. Oh no, take it easy there, cowboy. Oh, undo. Oh, you can do Control Z. I'm so glad. Yeah, that's gonna be way easier to get things back. That doesn't look too bad, man. This is a random creature. That doesn't look too bad. Even these eyes, these big ass eyes. I didn't think I would keep them that big, but you know what? Guy looks pretty slick. I still have so much money left over. Let's maybe go back to weapons. Should we do? I mean, where would these things go though? Let's do I don't want another set of horns on this guy. Let's do maybe, yeah, let's just do a D4 and D4. Let's just see what happens. So we have a 3 and a 4. 3. Wait, what did I just do? Yeah, 3 and then 4. Okay, what is this thing? Is this another kind of slicey thing? Oh, this doesn't really work though, huh? Oh. Oh, that actually looks pretty badass. Oh, this guy, he's like this guy who looks like he's like a peaceful bitch, and then all of a sudden he just destroys things, you know? Oh, that looks awesome. What does this look big? Oh, no, I can't see what just happened. What does this look like? Is it Oh, that looks dangerous. That actually looks pretty rad. I mean, I didn't think I wanted a violent guy, but that looks, let's just make it kind of so it's kind of big and then going small. That looks pretty rad. I didn't think that would work. Alright, I think I got 800 points left. Do I want to keep going, or do I call it quits? Like, what are these things? Well, I don't remember what I grabbed there, but maybe I would have. Is it this one? Maybe I'll put some on his knees or his elbows, like, or maybe his chest. Let's see what this looks like on the chest. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. And like makes like a breastplate for the guy. I always say guy. He's asexual. He's an egg layer right now. As far as oh my god, even he's got like four nipple spikes. This is looking like such a crazy warrior. Come on, man, he doesn't need to be that. But these ones, you know what? These, oh no, go back. These ones need to get, yeah, these ones need, maybe that's too ragey. Let's just bring that, just tone it down a little bit. How many points do I got left? I still got more points left. Okay, you know what? This dude's gonna get, oh, but I kind of did this on the last creature. I feel like it's getting kind of repetitive to do this. I'm not gonna do it. You know what? He's gonna stay like this. Maybe he'll get. No, I'm even gonna take these off. Let's just do this. Okay, and then we do the paint. Let's just move into the paint stage. So paint stage works the same as the random feature stage. What I do is I have 3 pages here, so I'll roll a d6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I rolled a 6. That's page 3. Bang, bang. I get to page 3. We have 4 going down. So D4. I have 4. I'm on the 4th row. I roll a D6, and I have a 6. So we have the. Oh, it's the exact same paint job as, I'm fairly certain, as the last creature. Random is random. This is gonna commit. So there you go. There's the creature. So how do I get the name? Well, I found a website that does random fantasy species names. So you're not gonna be able to see this, but what I do is I go to this page, I do a refresh, and then I'm given 10 random species names. So I roll a d10 because I want to keep this thing random. I don't want to just pick the first one. I rolled a 10. So I'm gonna cut and paste this name so that you guys can see that I'm grabbing it from a random generator. There he is. He's a Plihils. Plihils. I wish it was a better sounding name. That's kind of a hard name to pronunciate. Plihils. Okay, so we have ourselves at the Plihils species. I almost feel like changing that name. That's such a hard name to pronounce. So I'm just gonna say this is a random creature creation for XEI vlogs. All right. There we have it. There's our Plihils. Plihils. How do you even? What's the plural? Plihils. Plihils. That's messed up. Let's take them for a quick test drive. Oh, this guy looks pretty awesome, man. Look at that. I love his shoulder blades. I would never have imagined that that would have turned out so good. Okay, so let's do some quick moves here. There he is. Call him mate. Let's do a spin. Spins never really interest me. There's a sit, which I thought was creatures crapping, but no. Oh, that's a pretty awesome sit, actually. All right, what do we got? We got a punch. There we go. Some crazy flip. There's the dances. Here's the good part right here. Yeah, come on. All right. What do we got? What else we got? We got this foot stomp at the point. Hey you, hey, come on and dance with me. Hot foot. We got hot foot. These coals are hot. I'm gonna dance a hot foot. Hippity hoppity hip hop hoppity pee poppity pee. What do we got? We got a raver. Oh, I've never seen a biped rave. Oh, there we go. So they needed some. See, when I've done this, I've used it on quadrupeds, so it's never quite as active. But there we go. Got the shoulders in there. You got some quick leg shakes. It's pretty good. That one's a pretty good one now. All of a sudden, what's this? Hey, baby. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's what was missing with the quadrupeds. I love it. Hey, baby. Do it again. I want to see him do it again. Right? Right? Huh? Bang. Oh yeah, talking to you. All right. So what we got? Where did the donkey sound come from? That's all right. Okay, I guess it's a donkey sounding guy. I've always liked the scared animations. They look so good all the time. I don't think I've seen a bad one yet. I've seen one where the head actually tucked into the body because they have a fat neck or something. Looks so great. This one, it looks so solid. What's the angry one? Oh, he's gonna ruin something. Oh, you want a piece of this? It says swoon. Oh yeah, I found my baby. Shake it off, buddy. She said no. It's all good, buddy. Next time, I'm gonna save him, and we're done. That's it. Random creature generation. If you like this, give it a like. Share it with people who you think might also appreciate this kind of random fun stuff. And once again, don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire people. I will see you next time in the next random creature creation at XEI Vlogs. Peace, everybody.